Hey guys, I'm Andy and I'm here to bring you all things Monday to Makeup related. If that's your vibe, I'd love it if you would subscribe to be part of my little slice of the internet. And in today's video, we are going to be doing my Nightmare on Panning Street Project Pan finale. So if you want to hear why we're doing a finale a month early and everything that is going on, let's go ahead and get on into it. So this project was created by Jaylon and Valerie. It goes from October 31st of 2023 to October 31st of this year. You pick 6 or 13 prompts, and then it's rolling style. You select collection-specific goals. So I was doing 13 prompts at a time with a 6-use goal to try to hit all the prompts. And yeah, I'm ending this a month early, because you will understand when we get through all of the prompts. So let me pull out, because I believe I hit goal on a couple things. We will just go, let me grab the stuff out. So I'm just going to go over what I believe we were still working on, because, you know, didn't write everything down correctly. So the Grudge, an item you wish you hadn't purchased. I was working on the Notoriously Morbid Funeral Pyre shade. I used it twice in August out of my 6 uses. I decluttered that. So we're just going to call that done because I decluttered it. I decluttered the item that I had in for that prompt before. So then I moved that in for it. So we're just calling that done. For Sarah the Bone Woman, a broken item. I had it in the Jeffree Star highlighter palette, but I had it in the shade Statuesque. I used it once here in September. I don't like the shade on me. It is way too dark of a gold. I decluttered it. I actually, let me grab it for you. So it was from this Brain Freeze palette. I actually went ahead and depotted the 2 shades out of this palette that I did not like. So I took out Statuesque, and then I didn't like Cocky on my skin either. It was also just slightly too dark. So since I decluttered that shade, I figured there was no point in finding, I mean, I do have other broken products in my collection, but I didn't want to roll in something else when we're so close to the end, and the products that I do have left in here, I'm done with this project. So that is the end of that one. I don't know if I talked about this last month, but Midsummer, a flower-themed item, the Armani Liquid Shadow and Rose Ashes. I used it once in August, and I decluttered that, so that was gone. The Changeling, something that bounces from project to project, and not specifically this, but loose shadows do. This was the Sugar Drizzle Loose Shadow in Bubble Bath. I used it 3 more times in August for my 6-use goal on August 28th, which was right after I filmed my last update. So I hit my 6 uses. We have a rollout. We have 2 rollouts, actually. I love this. This is so beautiful. It's like a pinky purple shift, and it is so shiny, sparkly, absolutely gorgeous. Very happy to have that in my collection. Next, we have an Alien, something one of a kind in your collection. So that was the other rollout. This is from Beauty Moon Cosmetics, and this is their loose shadow. I did only have 1 of these when I rolled it in for this prompt. I now have 2 of them, but I used it twice in September to hit my 6th use goal on September 3rd. So there's that. My 2 loose shadows. Next we have, because I have 3 prompts that I just have not finished, but I'm okay with that. I'm not going to finish them in a month, so I'm okay with just ending this project. We have Talk to Me, a product you apply with your hands, and that is the Danessa Myricks Color Fix Foil in the shade Rock Candy, and I've used it once in August, haven't used it in September. It just isn't going with the current palettes that I have in rotation. Cat hair. Love that for me. But I really do love it. I love this. It's a very pretty shade. I love having it. It's a beautiful formula. Like I said, the current palettes that I have in rotation, This just isn't going with it, and that's all. So I'm not going to hit my 6 uses on it, and that's okay. So I'm good to put it back in my drawer. But I got 2 uses on it, so at least it did get used in the project. Let's see, for Scream, I don't know if I talked about that last month. That was an item that makes you scream with delight. That was the Danessa Myricks Confetti Chrome Flakes. I used it twice, and I decluttered that on the 29th of August, because that's just a formula that is not for me. Do not like that. Also for Cabin in the Woods, an original or innovative product. That was the Morphe Eye Gloss. I used that twice as well, and I decluttered that August 29th. It's just too slippery and silicone-y for an eye gloss. I don't like it as a lip gloss because it's the same texture, and it's too sticky for a face gloss. So it's not for me. For Triangle, a never-ending product. This really is never-ending. I think I'm going to have this forever. But this is the Sydney Grace Liquid Shadow, Cream Shadow. It's in the shade Black Hole, so it is this black with silver glitter right here. I've used it 5 out of 6 times. I probably could have hit my 6th use goal on this, but it's fine. I love this. I don't normally like dark shades like this, but this is gorgeous. Use these as lipsticks. So what I did was I just put a little on my bottom lip, and I tapped it out with my finger, and I put the excess on my top lip. They dry down. They don't crack. This looked absolutely stunning. It's going to give me a whole new way to use this, using it as a lip product. For the movie Saw, something that's a pain to use, and it's just, I just don't use it. I don't use my single shadows. So this is from Lily Posh Cosmetics. It's the shade Cosmic. I have such a big dip on this shade because it is a gorgeous glitter. But I just don't use it. I used it 3 out of the 6 times. So, like, even though I have such a dip, I feel like I should keep it to hit pan on it. Because, like, I feel like one more use and I would hit pan. And it is so pretty. It really is. But I don't need to keep it in my collection. I really don't. But for now, I'm going to keep it. I want to try to hit pan on it. But I'm not going to use it 3 more times in a month. That's not going to happen. I've had it in since January, and it's taken me this long to use it 3 times. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I don't need it in my collection to begin with. If it's taken me this long to use it 3 times, am I really going to use it? Probably not, but that is a later me's problem. And that is everything. So that is why we're ending the project early, because we have 2 rollouts. We had a product that I was literally 1 use away. And the other 2, I'm not going to hit goal on in a month. So I literally just don't see the point of dragging this out for another month. I really don't. So that is going to be my finale. I really don't know if I'm going to bring this back. As much as I love horror movies, I don't feel like this is a prompt-based project that I enjoyed doing this year. So I don't think I'm going to be bringing this one back. But I did appreciate it. I really do love Jaylon and Valerie. I love the effort that they put into this project. And as always, I appreciate you guys. Any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them down below, and I will be happy to talk with you there. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.